What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Today we're going to discuss the top 5 things that every new player should know about DD2. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, first things first. You load into the map, it's your very first time, you just come in, you don't know what to do, and you had to pick a hero to get into the tavern. So you picked who you thought looked the coolest, and figured you'd move on with there. Now, as you'll notice, you do have 4 slots in your hero deck, in the active deck that's there. Now, you are going to want to fill all of those slots right away, which means when you first come in, ideally you should create a squire, an apprentice, a huntress, and a monk, all of the original 4 heroes. Get all of those heroes in your deck before you start playing the campaign. Now, you may have to do some starter quests, like run over and talk to the Knight Commander, or do something, introductory in that matter. But make sure before you actually start running maps, you get your hero deck full, and here is the reason why. All experience earned while running maps is earned for each hero. Now, I don't mean that this is split between the heroes. I mean, say a map rewards 10,000 experience, it's not 2,500, 2,500, and so on and so on. It is 10,000 apiece. So if you have 1 hero in your deck, you're going to earn 10,000 experience. If you have 4 heroes in your deck, you're going to earn 40,000 experience, because you're going to earn 10,000 for each one. Now, the campaign is designed to get a full deck, so 4 heroes to level 50 by the end of it. And you're going to want to make sure that you take advantage of that and not just roll on in with 1 hero, as you will want to be able to play around with others as you advance in Dungeon Defenders 2, and this helps you get all of these heroes up to level 50 in a very quick manner. Now, number 2 on the list is going to be talking about pets. Of course, we all see the pets. Everybody's got a pet as we're running around, and pets are fun. Pets, particularly early game, can be pretty darn awesome once you unlock their abilities, and pets are very, very fun to play with. Now, your very first pet egg is going to drop from Betsy. Now, if we head over to the campaign maps, and we look down, Betsy is going to be the very first boss in the game, and she is the big purple dragon in the Wyvern Den. So your very first pet is going to drop on the Wyvern Den map, which is what? About halfway through? So about halfway through the campaign, you will start earning pets. Now, after you complete Wyvern Den, Betsy is going to drop a pet egg every single time. After that, every single map you play, from here until eternity, is going to have a chance of dropping another pet egg. And that's how you're going to go ahead and build out your little library of pets. And you'll end up with quite a few over a period of time, so by all means, make sure you have fun with them. Now, the third thing I wanted to talk about was the current gear progression system. All gear that drops is not only based on the difficulty of the map that you're running, but also your strongest hero in your deck, which means, in my particular case, this EV2 is my strongest hero. So no matter which of these 4 heroes I am actually active playing on, all the gear is going to drop at this particular hero's gear level. So you want to make sure that you have all of your best gear on one particular hero, and make sure that you're maximizing all the drops you get. It can be a very confusing system, but if you follow this general rule and just have one strong hero geared out, it doesn't have to be your active hero, just a hero in your deck, it's going to make life much, much easier for you. Now, number 4 on the list is I wanted to talk about shards. Throughout the course of your adventures in Dungeon Defenders, you're going to get lots of shard packs to open by completing maps. Once you open these shards, or the shard packs, they're going to have a shard inside for various different items that you can add to both your weapons, your armor, and your relics. Now, shards are very important and they're a crucial part of the game. So by all means, as you're earning defender medals as you go through the campaign, as you will earn quite a few, make sure you're upgrading your shards. Now, to upgrade a shard, you can control left click on it, and that's going to open up the shard's individual user interface, and then you can choose to upgrade it with either defender medals or gold. I personally usually recommend defender medals as they are the earnable in-game currency. Let me go ahead and find a shard that I want to upgrade, and I can give you a quick example. Here's a nice example right here. Now, say this worm scarf, I want to go ahead and upgrade that all the way. To upgrade it one level of 12, it's going to cost me 1 defender medal. To upgrade it all the way up, it's going to cost 52. So if I go ahead and hold down control, we see that changes the purchase prices with gold or defender medals. And I can choose to go ahead and upgrade that bad boy all the way up in one click. Now, the reason I say it's important to upgrade your shards is, particularly when you're going through the campaign, your gear is not going to last very long. You are going to be swapping out gear constantly, as you're going to constantly find improvements. However, one thing is certain is shards are around forever, which means a shard that you find in campaign or in like a Chaos 1 or early game map, there's a very strong chance that you could still be using that shard when you get to Chaos 7 and in-game. So you want to make sure you upgrade those shards and spend your defender medals or gold wisely, as that is an item that you'll keep around for the entire amount of time that you play Dungeon Defenders 2. You can spend the same amount of gold just about to upgrade a piece of armor, say, that the shard is going to go into. However, that armor piece is going to be replaced very quickly, and the shard, you're just going to pull right out of that piece of gear. And use it in another piece. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about today is, once again, the campaign and completing the campaign. It's very important for you to go through and complete the campaign for several reasons. First off, in my opinion, it's some of the most fun time in the game. You're going to have a blast. By the time you complete the campaign, you're going to know whether or not you really have the love for this game and want to continue on, or whether or not you just had a little fun in another free-to-play game. Now, the main reason it's important to complete the campaign is those defender medals I was talking about earlier. Defender medals are the premium earnable currency. Basically, there's two different kinds of currency that you can earn in-game as you're playing. Those are gold and defender medals. And defender medals is going to be the premium variety of those two currencies. Now, just by going through the campaign the first time and completing all of the campaign missions, you're going to earn 5,000 plus defender medals. Now, defender medals are going to be used to not only upgrade gear, but also buy new weapons, buy new heroes. There's various usages for defender medals, and they are a very important aspect to the game. Now, once again, just by completing the campaign, you're going to have over 5,000 defender medals. Depending on what missions you roll for dailies, you could end up well over 7,000 by the end of just completing the campaign. And that's going to unlock lots of different things for you. You can get yourself a new hero, you could add a hero card slot, or just use it for upgrading gear or whatever else that you like to do. So that's just 5 quick tips of things that every single new player DD2 should know, as I do know there's a lot of people coming into the DD2 community right now from the Xbox, and those are some little tricks that are going to help you along and help you succeed in Dungeon Defenders 2. So thanks again for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel, and we will be back soon with some more DD2. See ya.